Hangtown Raceway.
It's like getting to go to like a cool skate park you've always seen growing up. I'm like, whoa, I'm tripping.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Gear up.
Spinning like it's up with your new friends at LA.
There's a lot of history here, and now Cole Seeley gets his first.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Stark Range episode. We're out here at Hangtown Raceway, professional level track, but we're doing some hardpack testing today. We gathered a great group of guys so you guys can compare different skill levels. To my left, he doesn't have a skateboard on today, but we got Riley Hawk.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Riley Hawk, professional skateboarder who just likes to ride motocross as a hobby.
And on my right, we have our beginner category. This is Hangtown local, Nick Baldwin.
I have a day job, and this is definitely not it.
I'm Cole Seeley, and I will be the professional rider for the day. We have 3 bone stock bikes. I don't think any of us have ridden Starks yet.
Things just look so clean and like aggro. It's sick. So this is the rear brake.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably so nice being able to slide in standing, huh?
You're always standing.
Yeah.
It's interesting, you know, you get in a car and sometimes you set up the way you want the car to drive, but I've never hopped on a dirt bike. Usually it's like maybe a mode switch, but having all this access to like setting power, setting engine braking, it's cool. Let's see what we got on parts. Hey, this is not set up to my credit card. Is it cool if I order some stuff off the parts menu? Can I put Netflix on here? Oh, camera? Go live. Instagram live while I'm riding. All 3 of us have the power set to 48 horsepower and 40% regenerative braking on all our maps. Pretty equal playing field. The goal today is to bring these things from 100% down to 0% and have a lot of fun in the process. So just excited to get out there and rip up a freshly groomed track. Let's throw on our helmets and have ourselves a day, boys. Usually when we ride this track, not at Pro National, this track is brutally rough, so it'll be a fun day to test out a new bike and be on a pretty smooth track.
The torque is incredible.
On the outside, see if that works. There we go. Good. First tip over. Get down right across the apex. Go to chill out a little bit, stretch out the hands. I've had like 3 surgeries on my right hand, so kind of nice having that little, like, I don't know, reduction in power as the battery goes down. Ah, yeah, battery. Yeah, 0%, there you go. 31 minutes, call it 32 if you want. We can make it back to the pit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we just got done with our moto. Took this thing from 100% down to 0. Man, this is one of the most fun bikes I've ever ridden. It's not set up for me at all, and I was blown away at how quick I could just get out there and adjust to it. I mean, there's so many different aspects about this bike. First off, obviously electric power, completely new thing for me. Engine braking is one thing, which you can adjust on this. The power itself, no gyration from the engine itself. Thing feels super planted, really balanced. The handbrake was another aspect that I was really curious about, because obviously we're used to having shift lever on the left, a brake lever on the right. Going to a handbrake, I actually didn't know how I was gonna feel about this, but after about 2 laps, getting used to staying on the balls of my feet, I kind of prefer it now. Like, if I were to get one of these bikes today, I would probably ask for it with a handbrake. I do have to say the ease of riding this bike is insane. Like, I was blown away by just how rideable it is, if that makes sense. Like, I could just get out there, and even when I was tired, I felt like it kind of just flowed through the turns, like less effort, just like, I don't know. I love focusing on form, like I said, and it allowed me to do that without having to break a sweat.
35 minutes and I'm at 50%. It makes you feel more confident than you really are. Handling is amazing. This thing's bone stock. Like, this might be the best stock bike I've ever ridden. The only thing I've ever felt as comfortable on is my current bike, and that's because I've probably got $8 grand in the suspension.
Can't believe how like confident this bike makes you feel out there on the track. It's crazy. Never had that much fun on a dirt bike before. I'm at 47 right now, and it's much more moto than I'll ever need in a day, that's for sure.
I don't know if the body's
at 0 right now.
exactly.
You know what? If we're gonna do world vets, you gotta get some time in, that's for sure. This is a training day. It's a write-off. I mean, I was in shock how quickly it felt super natural, and the bike just felt so stable and so like reactionary to everything I was doing in a good way, and it just was exactly how you would want a bike to feel. I mean, this is for me, a pretty gnarly track, you know, Hangtown, it's like a national track, and I was able to feel comfy on it. It just was exactly how you would want a bike to feel. For me personally, you know, I'm a guy that just wants to go have some fun on a dirt bike, and that's probably the funnest bike I've ever ridden. Boys.
It's going 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. That might be the most riding I've ever done.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Riley and I made it to the end of the day. Nick had to take off early to go to work. It was fun. I think we all were mind blown. It was all of our first times on these bikes. We both are itching to get one in the lineup now. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Yeah, it was wild. It was a cool day.
Yeah,
I
really mean, fun. I feel like someone like me that's not, you know, the greatest rider, that thing instantly made my confidence so much higher, but not in like a, way where I felt like I could do anything sketchy. It was just that I knew when I grabbed the throttle, that bike's gonna get me over the jump when I'm right there, which is cool.
Yeah, it's weird how like instantly you get comfortable with it too.
Yeah,
like the jumps, I was like, first lap, I remember being like, this is weird, no sound. Like, how fast am I going again?
Yeah.
Like, kind of having to like, I don't know, recalibrate my senses to no sound. But like 2-3 laps in, I'm like, all right, this is dialed.
Insane, yeah. And like when I went off a couple jumps, just to like throw it a little and hit the throttle, it would just come right back straight. Like it almost was like scary how straight it wanted to be.
Yeah, especially the handbrake. I didn't expect.
Yep.
Like that was the big question mark when we showed up. I was like, oh, we got handbrakes, okay.
When you're coming into a corner.
Right-handers too. Like, because usually on right-handers you're doing your braking early, and then diving in. I was like, man, I can just like, I don't know, change the game for sure. It's definitely it's relatable to a motocross bike. It kind of redefines a lot of it.
I don't know. It feels like nothing I've ever ridden on a dirt bike track for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get one in,
in
the lineup now.
I'm sold. I need one.